for what it's worth, was a result of, A, the fact that Stephen Stills was brought up partially in Latin America and saw governments fall and rise and fall again. And, you know, dodged machine gun bullets myself, you know, because me and my dad were in a town and everybody started shooting and I was off hanging out and I was trying to get home and it was, you know, one of those, you know, get back to the hotel alive kind of things. And there was, you know, it was nitty gritty. But, and that was when I was 14, 15 years old, right? Younger, even. And so, you know, I went back to America and everybody was really alive. And in Hollywood, California, the commercial merchants on Sunset Boulevard in a certain area decided that the element of young people that was on the street every night was not conducive to commercial enterprise. What actually happened was just a bunch of kids got together on a street corner and said, we aren't moving. Then about 3 busloads of Los Angeles police showed up who looked very much like stormtroopers, which is what the Guardia Civil in Nicaragua looks like. And I looked at it and I said, Jesus, America is in great danger of turning politically to the right, to the fascist right.
Buffalo Springfield brought a new musical momentum to the Sunset Strip. And when their audience provoked the city's reactionary establishment, their response was a pop protest that, like LA, was both cool and commercial.
Los Angeles City is the scene of one of the great culture wars in American history.
They want everybody to do the same thing and live their own life. All they want you to do, they want you to grow up, get an education, raise children, and die.
From the coming of Hollywood, with its sinful lifestyles, into a city into which 1 million pious Protestant Midwesterners had moved during the 1920s.
Because you don't have a job, because you don't have a direction, you're not doing anything, you're not a part of the super society which is called America.
And in a sense, the Battle of the Sunset Strip in the late 60s was the last battle in this 40 or 50 year long clash between Hollywood Babylon on one hand and the kind of Main Street Puritanism on the other.
Why is it they can put down on our music? I mean, they say it's bad. I mean, they say it's a bunch of noise. They turn down the noise. But is it really noise? Do they ever listen to the words?
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I got to beware.
In the daytime, Sunset Strip had all these sort of posh clothing stores. Those people didn't like the kids hanging out at night. And so pretty soon the police would come down and they'd bring a big bus down and park it right in the middle of the strip. And everyone that was underage would have to get on the bus and they'd take them down to jail. Pulling these beautiful young girls and throwing them on the bus. You know, what is that about? You know, everybody, you know, that's crazy. It's the man. It's the pigs, you know, it's the other side. It's the same people that are trying to send us to war, you know. It's the older generation that doesn't know what life is about.
There's battle lines being drawn.
They were worried about the counterculture.
If everybody's wrong.
Godless communism.
Young people speaking their mind.
Corruption of youth.
So much resistance.
Drugs.
Behind time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody.
And here he is walking on the street communicating with his peers, and the cop says, you can't do it. Get off the street.
Paranoia strikes deep into your life.
The Sunset Strip riots provided the perfect showcase for Buffalo Springfield's socially conscious folk rock. A distinctive sound that was sending shockwaves through LA's new musical establishment.
Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
I have to say, I saw dollar signs. I thought, these guys are going to do something great.
There was sort of a hole in the marketplace. These guys were doing something that was purely unique and wonderful, and something that, you know, I really loved. That was it, you know, it was like the moment of truth.